Welcome back to Beyond Baby Blues. My name is Destiny Love, but you guys can call me Nurse Love. Today, we're going to be talking about the differences between postpartum depression and the baby blues, as well as I will be doing my hair at the same time, so bear with me. What really pisses me off about motherhood, new motherhood, is that everyone always asks questions about the baby. How's the baby doing? Is the baby sleeping? Is the baby eating? Is the baby thriving? No one ever asks, is mom sleeping? Is mom eating? Is mom thriving? Is mom okay? Is she crying behind closed doors? Does she need any help? And I'm here to tell y'all that it's perfectly normal to feel like a bad mom. 9 times out of 10, if you feel like a bad mom, you're actually a really good mom. I learned that the hard way. And those first months up to a year of postpartum is hard. It's hard because you're learning, you're trying to figure out this new human in your house. The new human is pissed off because they're like, what the fuck are you? And why are you not tending to my every beck and call? I am here to tell y'all that it's perfectly normal and that you're not alone. So I know that you're probably looking at me like, who the is this girl? And why does she think she can tell me about postpartum? Well, I'm here to tell you that not only am I a mom of 2, I personally went through mental health changes after both of my children. My postpartum depression came in different forms. The first time, I was sad. The second time, I was angry and very anxious. And I felt like I was going crazy. I felt like I was a bad mom. But I'm here to help other moms gain an understanding for what they feel and to let them know that they are not alone. I'm also here because I feel like maybe a husband or a partner will watch my videos and get educated and actually help the mother of the child, okay? My goal is not to replace your doctor or your therapist. It's solely for educational purposes only. And yes, I do my own research. I look at medical journals and all the things, okay? So I'm bringing y'all real information. I just want to make that crystal clear. A time that I can distinctly remember that I was experiencing the baby blues and crying randomly. It was like a week after birth, and I was breastfeeding my son in his room. And after I fed him, I was just looking at him. I was just staring at him, and all of a sudden, this wave of sadness, grief, and guilt like washed over me like a giant wave. And I was like, whoa, what the fuck? I was just crying, and I didn't want to tell anybody about it because I felt like I was crazy. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I felt like I was crazy. I felt guilty because I wanted to enjoy that time with him. Everyone was telling me, enjoy those first months. They're the best. You're gonna miss it. Blah, blah, blah. So I felt like you're a bad mom because you're not enjoying this time. You have no reason to be crying. You have a healthy baby. You're healthy. All the things. And I felt ashamed. I really didn't want to talk to anybody about it because, like I said, I felt guilt. I felt like I should be happy. And I also felt like if anyone knew that there was a potential they could take my baby away. And I know that that's probably irrational for most. But at this time, I was not thinking logically, okay? My emotions were like choking me, and I felt as though I had to sit in that. I felt like I couldn't reach out to anyone for help. I felt like a burden. I felt like all of my energy should be focused on this baby. At that time, I was single, so it was really just me. I mean, my family helped me, but I've always been a very independent person. At that time, I seen it as independence. Now I realize that it's actually trauma. That's why I didn't want anybody to help me. I felt like I could do it all myself. I could do all the feedings. I can rock him. I could put him to sleep. If he's not sleeping, I could stay up with him. And it's like, baby, you're driving yourself crazy. Don't you blame that baby. I'm just playing. But as a mom to another mom, you're not crazy. I promise, and you're not alone. You're not. And you have to tell someone about it, even if it's just your doctor. Because I know that when you go to the pediatrician, they do that whole questionnaire, basically to like screen you for postpartum depression. And a lot of moms feel compelled to lie on that because they feel like, no, like I am a happy mom. I can do all the things. I don't need help. I don't need to focus on me. But something that I have learned in my 6 years of being a mother, that your mental health dictates your child's childhood, and they deserve a fully present mom. Okay? They deserve a mother that is self-aware enough to seek help. Okay? They are worth that. They deserve that. And I am so passionate about this because from my own childhood, I understand how important it is. So boom, the meat and potatoes of this video. What is the difference between baby blues and postpartum depression? So baby blues are a lot more common, and they typically show up within the first few days after giving birth, and then it goes away around 2-ish weeks. And it's usually due to sleep deprivation. Just think about it. You just came home from a hospital, this like traumatic event. Even if your birth was beautiful, it's a big event. Like your body goes through these changes, you know, and you're also mourning your old life. You're trying to learn to be a mom. You're trying to get all the hands-on experience you could possibly get within like a short time so that you can take care of this beautiful baby. And yeah, you're also healing at the same time. So all of those things tied up into a pretty bow, you're gonna be crying for no reason. You're so tired. Rightfully so. And according to the National Institute of Mental Health and the American College of OBGYN, I don't know how to say the OB part, and I don't even want to go into that. So according to them, women are expected to go through these mood changes, and for the most part, it's just normal. It's just a regular thing. But just because it's common doesn't mean that we should ignore how we are feeling. Tell someone, even if you're just talking to your sister, your partner, your mom, somebody. Tell somebody, because if they care about you, they're gonna tell you like, go seek some help, or just talk to your doctor if you feel like you can't trust anybody, because I know how that feels as well. Nurse Love, how is postpartum depression different from the baby blues? Well, for one, symptoms can develop anytime within the first year. Your symptoms can progressively get worse, or basically stay the same for more than 2 weeks. Once it hits 2 weeks and you realize, like, oh, I'm still feeling this way, now it's time to start calling your doctor and you need to be seen. It can show up as you losing interest, struggling to bond with your baby, and just overall feeling like a bad mom. But I promise you, you're not. It can be for reasons like not having enough support at home, not having enough sleep, a previous mental health history, stressful home life. How is your home life? Do you have help? Do you have people that you can lean on? And if not, you need to be asking for help. It is perfectly normal. Okay. Not only does postpartum depression show up as being sad or numb, it can also show up as you being angry or like lashing out, which I went through that. And it can also show up as being like anxious or having these like intrusive thoughts where you could possibly want to hurt yourself or the baby. And if those thoughts ever come, it's time to call 911 or call any emergency numbers, which I do not have right now, which I will get for you guys as soon as I do my research. That is the time to really buckle down and lock in and be like, oh, I actually need help, because you don't want to hurt your baby. You don't want to hurt your baby. That's your mind playing tricks on you. And no, absolutely not. More than anything, I just want all you beautiful new moms to know that you're not alone. You're not crazy, and what you're feeling is normal. And all you need is just a little help, okay? Feeling this way doesn't make you a bad mom. Being able to recognize it and wanting to fix it makes you an amazing mom, okay? Because your baby deserves 100% of their mom. And in order to be 100%, you need to take care of yourself. I know that it might feel wrong, but it's not, okay? And if anybody ever has questions or just wants to talk about how they're feeling, feel free to reach out to me, okay? I am like the perfect person to vent to because I don't judge. I have no room to judge. I've been through things in my own life, which is why I want to do this, because I know that there is a gap for us mothers and we just deserve better. We deserve more. Our babies deserve better, and that starts with us. I hope that everybody has a beautiful day, and I'll be back next time. I think the next topic I will be hitting on is going to have to do with sleep, because I do have little tricks that I use with my babies. They are not medically supported, but like I said, this channel is not only about medical. This is like mom meets medical, mashing it all up and giving it to you guys on this platter, because this is what we deserve. This is what we need.